lesson is going to cover sectioning techniques for using the Marcel iron. And this is a Marcel iron that will come in your cosmetology kit. It is a ceramic and it has a Marcel handle. Now the ones that we use in the department are hot tools. And so I wanted to identify the Marcel itself. And so when you work with this, these mannequins cannot really withstand a lot of heat, and they normally shouldn't be shampooed very often except with dry shampoo. And so there is a temperature setting on here, and I try not to go past 300. And so I would say that at the most, maybe 330, 325. So this is the handle, this is the shell, and this is the kickstand, and this is the base, the barrel of the iron. And when we use these, we insert, we hold them like this, but when I'm ready to click and lift the shell open and close, I take these 3 fingers and this one, and I put them underneath and I open and close. On occasion, I notice that sometimes I use my index and I don't realize that I'm doing it. This has an unlock. So this is the on button, and this is the unlock button. And so I put the kickstand down, and when I'm going to curl with it, and then I put the kickstand up when I'm ready to just rest it. Okay, this is actually an iron guard that kind of protects the hair whenever we're using the irons. And then this is the ceramic iron that you'll get in your kit. On and off switch here, kickstand, the shell, which is here, and then the base of the iron. And it also has where you can unlock it, and it also has temperature settings. You're unlocked so that when I use the iron, that I'm able to roll it into my hands, like so. Okay, other things that we use when we're parting off are our clips. So you got cheek clips with a grip, and then they sell all kinds of clips, beauty supplies, and you see the teeth for the grip. And then these are your basic jaw clips. They call them jaw clips because they have like jaw teeth, you see? So those are your jaw clips. Okay, so when you're sectioning for control into 4 sections, I usually take and I use the nose as the center, and I take the edge of my comb and I pretty much go all the way down and I separate this hair. Okay, when I'm gonna cut it into half, I go right behind the ear, about right here, as I section off. We section off for quite a bit of techniques and services that we do for control. Then I just take this hair and I just twist it out of my way because I'm not going to use it right now. And I take one of my clips. These are my favorite because they have a really good grip to get it out of the way. Okay, this line is going to travel all the way to the other side. Mannequin hair sometimes is the hardest to section off. So I take the edge of my comb, slide down until I separate that hair. It's about right here. Okay, and these are considered the front 2 quads. So when I say curl the front quad, the left front quad, that would be this one. The right front quad would be this one. The back right would be here, and left back would be here. Okay, and then from this point, just gonna slice it right up the middle to the back. Take that line and just slide all the way down. Okay, So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave the right quad, and we'll start with the left quad, and I'm gonna leave the left quad down, because that's the part we're gonna practice with. Okay. So we're gonna take a small section at the back, horizontal section, straight across, not too thick, maybe about 1.5 inches. And then I'm gonna pull the rest up out of my way so that I can work from the bottom, working my way up to the top. Section this out of the way. This is what I'll work with. Okay, you may not have heat protectant, but it's okay, so just leave it smooth the way it is to begin to do your curls. So on this side, on the left back quad, we're going to do a ringlet effect. On the right side, we're gonna do a curl with a bump. So we're gonna do like 3 curls here. So we're gonna divide into a small section. So on this side, I'm going to have these curls move this way. On this side, I'm gonna have the curls move in this way. But these are gonna be bumped, and these are gonna be off base, off the scalp. So when I insert, take my finger here like so. I'm gonna insert the shell, like so. I'm gonna wrap the hair up on top, and I'm gonna roll it, and I'm gonna open and close until all this hair is fed in. So you might ask yourself, well, why can't I just do that? You can, but I really want this hair to be heat inside the shell, all the way to the ends. And then I roll again until I lose the end inside of the shell. Okay, then feed any little strays, and be very careful because it is hot. So the iron is facing the ceiling vertically. The shell is closed. When I'm ready to release it, I'm just gonna slightly clip, and I'm gonna allow this to cool the way it is. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another piece, and I'm gonna do 2 so that I get practice. So again, you pull the strand towards you, open the shell, insert the hair. The higher and the closer I go up to the scalp, then my curl is gonna start about right there. But because the hair is going to hang, there won't be as much curl at the base. The base is that part that's closest to the scalp. So roll until you lose all this hair. Open and close the shell. Open and close until you lose it. And then make another roll. Open and close until you lose that little piece of hair inside the shell. And then you can kind of open and close until you get it in there. And then roll it. Roll and keep the position of the iron. Being careful not to burn the scalp. You can use the comb as a protectant. You can pull it out. Let it sit in the shell for a bit, and then slightly pull it out. Allow the curl to cool. So you can see the direction of the curl is moving inward. And the final curl will go this way. And the curls on this side are going to turn this way. Insert the iron. And notice how I hang on to the hair until I feed it all inside the shell. Now, if I go this way, that's fine, but eventually I'm gonna, as I pull away from the scalp, I'm going to move the iron back to a vertical position. And you're gonna curl this entire left back quad up to the crown until you run out of hair. And then we'll do another technique tomorrow on this side. Okay, so these are vertical curls. And we're gonna take sections all the way to the top. So take about 1 inch. You're gonna get wider as you come to the top. So you may end up with 4 curls, 5 curls as it gets wider. And so just this one section. Tomorrow we'll do another technique on this one. Thank you.